With almost the whole world in quarantine yet again, we've decided to show you how lucky or unlucky, depending on your preferences, that you are to have neighbors, even if they're far away. We've collected for you the top 7 most isolated communities in the world. And believe us, some of them will completely amaze you. Stay tuned until the end of the video because today you'll need to make a decision. Are you ready for travel far? Really far? Let's do this. Number 1. Cape York Peninsula, Australia. The Cape York Peninsula is a large remote peninsula located in far north Queensland, Australia. It's the largest unspoiled wilderness in northern Australia and covers about 111,508 square miles. The land is mostly flat and about half of the area is used for grazing cattle. There are several Australian Aboriginal languages that are used in the Cape York Peninsula and about 5 indigenous communities that manage the tourism industry. The language spoken include, and I'm just going to tell you I may not get these right. Here we go. Djagaraga, Linagathai, Ludhai, Tebat Haigai, Thayen Kewith, Uradai, Yiryarant, Kukuyayao, Kuk Thayor, among many others. Now these are hard to pronounce. Believe me, but wait until you hear how isolated these people actually are. Cape York is a 28-hour drive from Cairns. There's no chance you'll ever manage to go there without a 4-wheel drive vehicle. Number 2 is the Easter Island in Chile. You might know the name and what it's famous for, but do you know how many people actually live on Easter Island? You'll be surprised to learn that the 900 iconic statues that made it a UNESCO Heritage Site are just slightly less than the population of it, which is 3,300. As you can imagine, the economy of the island is based almost all on tourism, since it is a highly desirable travel destination for adventurers and history lovers. The Rapa Nui people are the Aboriginal Polynesian inhabitants of Easter Island, and about 60% of the current inhabitants are descendants of the Rapa Nui people. Rumor has it that Easter Island's Polynesian inhabitants arrived on Easter Island sometime around 1200, and they created a thriving culture as evidenced by the island's many stone, moai, and other artifacts. But land clearing for cultivation and the introduction of the Polynesian rat led to gradual deforestation, and by the time the European arrival happened in 1722, the island's population was estimated to be 2,000 to 3,000. Number 3. Quartermint Greenland. Now it's hard to pronounce, but it's worth a mention in the list. This area is as far away as you can get from any other inhabited area of Greenland, and founded in 1925 by settlers from the Tassilak and West Greenland. If you feel like you'd fancy a visit, know that in order to get there, you need a helicopter from the airport to the town itself. But if you're determined, you'll find all 450 residents happy to see you, and you can enjoy camping and dog sledding with them, as that's most of their favorite activities. Because of the northern lights, among other natural wonders, this place is also a cruise destination. I'm not going to try to say it again. And, despite the sea ice that stops ships from docking for about 9 months out of the year, wanderlust at its best, at least for those who like it cold. Number 4. Changtang Tibet. The alternative name for Changtang is the roof of the world. Want to know why? Well, let's start by saying it's part of a high-altitude Tibetan plateau in western northern Tibet. The altitudes go from 4,000 to 9,000 feet. And now that we know why Changtang is called the roof of the world, let's see what kind of people make this place home. The nomadic people that live there are called the Changpa, and co-inhabit the place along with snow leopards and yaks. If you ever want to visit, you need a special permit in order to enter, and it will cost you several $1,000s, but it is accessible either via the Leh Airport, the Udhampur Railway Station, or driving in from Manali or Srinagar. Number 5. The Socatra Island in Yemen. While we still can't visit the moon as a vacation destination, you can go to Socatra Island in Yemen and get the feeling that you're in a completely alien environment, which is mostly because of the weird and wonderful-looking dragon's blood tree. But it's not the only alien-looking plant there. In fact, Socatra Island contains over 800 rare species of plants, a third of which you cannot find anywhere else in the world. Thankfully, this amazing popularity has made the Socatra Island part of UNESCO's heritage sites. It has 40,000 inhabitants, which sounds like a lot compared to the other listings on the video, but understand how remote this community is. We will tell you they actually built their first road in 2011. Amazing, isn't it? Number 6, the Palmerston Cook Islands. You'll be stunned to know that all of the Palmerston Islanders are actually descendants of an Englishman named William Marsters, who arrived there in 1863 and had 4 wives and 17 children. Now, this is a family tree that will confuse us. The island is visited by supply ships only a few times every year, but it does have 2 telephones and even has internet access, although it's only available for about 4 hours a day. To get to Palmerston, you need to sail for 2 days from Rarotonga, which is the capital of the Cook Islands, or you'll need to do an 8-day trip from Tahiti. Is it worth it? We're not sure. Number 7 is the Iqaluit, Nunavut Canada. Hope I got that one right. If you want to go to Iqaluit, know that the only way to get there is either by sea or by air. But since there's daily flights from Ottawa, you won't have a problem finding a spot. Now, why do we include it in the list? Well, don't worry, we'll give you the answer straight away. The most famous attraction of this place is called the Road to Nowhere. Tourists and locals alike can walk, bike, drive, ski, whatever you want until they end up in the middle of nowhere. Now, this is something that definitely triggers our exploration fantasy. Well, it's time for our open-ended question. If you had to choose one of these places to spend quarantine, which one would you choose? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos.